Hi, I'm Asia Kempson, a proud Central State Honors student and Thurgood Marshall College Fund Yard Ambassador. Today we'll be talking about the drug Narcan, the brand name for the FDA-approved drug Naloxone. Narcan can be used to help potentially save the life of someone who's experiencing a drug overdose. Narcan boxes are distributed around campus and ready to use in case of a drug overdose emergency.
I'm here today to talk about how to use Narcan to save lives from opioid overdose. So the first thing you need to know is that it's extremely easy to use. Narcan comes in a pre-filled applicator like this. You just peel the back off. You take the Narcan out. When you go to insert it, you plug one side of the person's nose, insert it in their nostrils, push the red plunger up all the way. That inserts the medicine into the nostrils. It's a fine mist. As soon as that is over, you wait 2 to 3 minutes. If they are not waking up, you again then reach for the next dose and do the same thing. Peel back the label, pull the plunger out, grab it. Then this time I would go to the other side, plug this side of the nose, plunge in, go all the way in, push them together. In the meantime, you're yelling for someone to call 911. You can use as many doses as you have on hand. You cannot give somebody too much medication, and you cannot ever hurt anybody by giving them Narcan. It's as simple as that.
I was on duty by myself, and I received a call for a unresponsive female in the restroom located on campus. The first thing we generally do when we get out there is we check for breathing. We do that by taking our 2 fingers here and lifting up their chin. That way it opens up the airway so that we can listen for breathing, and also to assure that they're getting good breathing. If you don't hear any of that, then obviously you know that you begin CPR. But in this case, she did have a pulse. She was breathing, even though it was very staggered and very lazy, and also had the snoring death rattle sound. So after you do that, again, once you recognize it as an overdose, then you would take the Narcan out of the box, and it comes with, it's a butterfly grip. You put 2 fingers on it, and you also have your thumb, which pushes the nozzle. Just like nasal spray or any saline solution, you stick it in their nose as far as it'll go up until your fingers touch their nose. As soon as it touches the nostril, you push it to administer the Narcan, while keeping their head up. That way it allows it to flow into the nasal cavity, and also it'll go down the back of their throat. And that way, it keeps everything open, everything free, to allow the Narcan to do its job. She did not respond to the Narcan, just the 1 dose. All I could do was just hang out with her to make sure that she didn't swallow her tongue and choke. So I rolled her to her side, as we normally do. I could just comfort her until the medics got there, and the fire department, to administer the rest of the doses of Narcan. Generally, if they're not in a very bad overdose, in terms of the amount that's in their system, it can generally bring somebody back, but this did not work on this young lady. It took a total of, I believe, 8 to bring her back. Obviously, I just had the 1. That's all I could really do until the medics got there and had some. Narcan wasn't big here yet. Now we have a whole abundance of it up in the front, but before we didn't have that luxury. I had actually given 1 by the fire department locally, just in case it was an emergency situation, which I'm very grateful that we did, because she's with us today.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Hill, the Chief of Police at Central State University, and I want to encourage you to pick up a free Narcan kit and carry with you. Put it in your purse, your backpack, your car, your gym bag. Narcan can save your life, a family member's life, or a friend's life. And I want you to know that you cannot get in trouble for asking for Narcan, for carrying Narcan, or even using it. The goal here is to save people's lives. So please, pick up a free kit of Narcan and carry it with you. Be safe, Ohio.
Thank you for taking the time to watch, listen, and understand this public service announcement on Narcan and Naloxone, and how you too can potentially save the life of knowing what to do during a drug overdose emergency. Feel free to stop by the health center or the police department where you'll find staff ready to answer your questions. Together, we can tackle this opioid epidemic with marauder pride and knowledge. Thank you again for watching.